Welcome in, welcome in. It's the read. Ooh, from Sassy Woman Tarot. I went to congratulate Gemini. Gemini were the ones with the most reads. Welcome in all new subscribers. Welcome in, and thank you for watching my video and attending our little meeting here. I was under the weather. I apologize. I hope everybody just has to, understand life happens to people, and we can't control everything sometimes, We try a lot. I know I try a lot, but not always. It doesn't work that way. When the universe wants you to rest, or the powers that be, God, whomever you believe in, they're going to make you rest. They're going to make you take a minute and take a break. Hang on. Recharge. Do what you need to do. And that's what I had to do. So I got waylaid and I had to take care of business. So congratulations, Gemini. I am telling you right now, I am going to be doing a personal reading. I'm going to pick somebody. You have to put in the comments where you're from. Well, you don't have to put where you're from. I really don't care. It's up to you if you want to. But you have to put in the comments that you want a personal reading. And I'm going to pick somebody. Probably, I'm thinking Tuesday. So, I'm not sure yet. I think maybe Tuesday of next week. And then I will, I will tell you who you are, and you can go ahead and get a hold of me, and then we will go from there. Okay, we'll do it over the phone, and I'll give you a couple decks to choose from, a couple different reads. You can see what you'd like to do, and we'll go from there. All right, get somebody a personal read for a nice gift, nice giveaway. Okay, so Gemini, I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards here because I just like to for people that view the most. So these are the dream decoders, and I think they're sort of neat looking. I don't know if you, yeah, it's sort of cool. So it says here, I pulled two. I only wanted one, but two came up. So drugs. Dreaming you are in possession of drugs signifies your need to escape from reality. If you overdose on drugs, this could indicate you don't know your limits and are on a self-destructive path. So hopefully not. Maybe it's just because you're on drugs because you were ill, or maybe you're just thinking about it. Weigh your options. Fire, it says, depending on the situation, fire can indicate destruction, passion, enlightenment, or anger. Analyze how you feel about the fire. If it is contained and you are unafraid, then this shows your own inner transformation. Being burned by a fire shows your temper is out of control and something is burning up inside of you. Okay, so either one of those are your dreams. That's a dream decoder for you, okay? That's extra. And sort of dig it. I just like different cards. I like to try different things and see what people think. Sort of enlightening in a way. My niece at one time used to decipher dreams. She was very good at it too. She could pull that out of her ass. I was going to say hat, but she always was complimented on her hiney. So we'll just leave it like that. All right, so congratulations, Gemini. And we are into some major situations, astrologically, aren't we? I love it. Absolutely. And I had to read tonight. It was like I was going to read tomorrow, but I had to start reading tonight. So that's why we're here, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Shadow Self. Shadow Self. I'll read that for you. This is the Vintage Oracle. And Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And I think that's pretty neat. Let me read from the book for this. Shadow Self. Hope everybody's doing well. I know I'm feeling better. Drugs will do that for you. Prescribe. Just want to add that. Okay, night has fallen and the young girl pauses beneath a stone portal. Perhaps seeking guidance from the raven above, the raven stands on high as the all-seeing gatekeeper, hovering between the realm of the conscious and the unconscious mind. A harbinger of powerful secrets and revealer of omens and signs. This potent totem was said to fly out of the dark womb of the cosmos, bringing the gift of light from the sun's rays. I want to have that go down there like that. And so it is in this world of duality. If the light we carry within reflects the higher power, the shadow self is a reflection of the dark karmas, which keep us anchored in our unwillingness to face primitive emotions and impulses. Patterns often manifest in the form of unresolved conflicts and the negative judgments imposed on others and ourselves. Carl Jung characterized the shadow self as that which we think we are not. We deem our shadow self a weakness and strive to keep it hidden from the outside world. This act of repression, however, only succeeds in wasting precious energy and empowering negativity. Over a lifetime, of these patterns can become rigid, blinding us to the fact that we carry and project them to the world. We only know our lives or relationships are not working, and we feel separate, divided, imprisoned by our own reactions, instead of empowered by our wise actions. The appearance of this card presents you with a powerful opportunity to see how your shadow self could be preventing you from finding peace. It could well be your missing link. Exposing your fears to the light, you will dissolve the power they once had and transmute them into powerful allies. I just want to share with you what it said here. It said, and so it is in this world of duality. What does Gemini stand for? Yeah, baby. That's definitely your oracle card. Yeah. Oh, I love it. All right. So, let go of your paranoia as far as your shadow self. You don't have to bring it all out there, but you can bring some things out there and bring them to light and let them flow and see how things go. I'm going to use my Witch's Wisdom cards right now. Witch's Wisdom Oracle, I believe they're called. They were a gift, and I like to use things that are given to me, and I have some things in my wish list in case people want to see it. You can. Come on. All right. So you want to put that in the comments. I want a reading. Okay? I want a reading. And I'll pick somebody. I'm not sure who, but I'm going to pick somebody on Tuesday. All right. So we have the chalice, fulfillment. So you're coming into something filled in that cup. Nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't have a lot of room here, you know that, if you've watched me. So we're just going to have to just be sparingly with the little doodads and things like that. I'm going to put this up here if you can see it. The shadow self around my bells here. Just to remind you of what we pulled. And the cup. Yeah. So winner, chicken dinner. Okay, that's pretty nice. I don't know if I'm going to use those, so I'm going to put them over here. I am going to use the black cats. Something tells me use your black cats, baby. Use your black cats. Make sure you think of a yes or no question for my Chinese fortune sticks. And I'll pull that at the end. They're over here on my right, trying to hang out. Okay, so we have the Fool card right out the gate. New beginnings for you. I'm going to take this one here, Six of Cups. And now I'm taking these. I love to show you the cards because they're really cute. I think they're cute anyway. They're one of my favorite decks. Been using them for many, many moons. And I do like, I like to try to incorporate different themes because, like I have the angel cards here, the black cats here, it's just, different things. And then you have the King of Pentacles that just popped out. Hello, King. Thanks for coming to our table. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Ooh, oh yeah, baby. Mirror on the wall. I'm going to take this one because it wants to be taken. And that, my friends, is the High Priestess. So we'll spread these out here. We'll take a good look at what we got. Barbara, you're going over here. Oh, actually, am I without one? That is. Actually, too, I'm going to take the top one. Okay. The Chariot. Isn't that cute? See what I mean? The Chariot. And that happened to be the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King and Queen. So maybe you're coming into a love affair. Maybe it's about a love affair. All right. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and start out just saying a new beginning. We have the 6. I always put my cards away. Let's try to take care of them. The 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is happy memories, living in the past. So new beginnings, but you're trying to still live in the past about something. Let it go, man. And then we have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is, you know, somebody that is like the a chief of industry. You know, somebody that's competent, no nonsense, charisma to handle any situation, energy, confidence. Okay, is that you, or is that somebody you're walking into? Got the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is usually like sorrow over another. You know. Just check that out. See, I'm looking in the mirror. Can't figure out how to get out. Right behind him, there's an opening, but no, too stuck on this right here. So, sorrow over another, disappointment, despair, inner suffering. It's all inner. See it? All right. Then we have the High Priestess, and you know the High Priestess is usually hidden influences. Sometimes can be. She's just sitting there pondering, looking out. What's going on? What can I figure out? What's hidden? What's not? And then we have the Chariot. Somebody moving? Somebody trying to relocate? I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm taking them. I don't think so. All right. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin Oracle as well, I think. I like them. So we have duality. You're both sides of you. You're trying to hide from something. Hide yourself from something. Let's just pull yeah, I'm not going to use these. I'm not going to use them. I don't feel comfortable doing it. I'll use these. I have Kuan Yin right in front of me here. Let me just pull her out. Something tells me to get that Oracle card out of here. No room, no room. I'm telling you. So let's get a Kuan Yin for Gemini. See if this all ties in. And we have these cards, so I might use those because they stayed up on the table. All right, let's see. I'll at least let you know what they are. You can let me know where people are coming from. I would appreciate that. Divine connection. Okay, I'm going to show you the picture while I read it. The Inspired. This is Kuan Yin Oracle. The inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you great joy. That's pretty cool. So you want to be your inner, you know, be authentic. I always say that, be authentic, be who you want to be. Don't, you know, you don't have to rock the boat necessarily, but you don't have to change, you know. Like, some people give up their creativity for others. And you see it. You can see it in their aura, the change that they go through. So please don't do that. Please keep your duality. All right, so on the new beginnings, on the Fool card, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands. He doesn't show anything, so calm down, people. A lot of people get upset over that, over nakedness, and it's, you know, ourselves. So the Nine of Wands, you know, is strength to overcome trouble. So you're starting anew, trying to get all yourself together, trying to move past this, keeping things in the past. This is Seven of Swords upside down, so we're going to go with that. Seven of Swords is usually plan may fail, theft, forewarned. So you've been forewarned of a possible theft or some kind of deception. So, and it's turned over. So we'll just say, you know, keep focused. Watch your surroundings. Watch your protect what you have, and don't be defenseless. Remember that card, okay? Remember that card. You're forewarned. Forewarned is formed of a theft, possibly. Could be just a plan coming up that's not worked out right. But this is to do with sticking in the past. So maybe you're moving on from that, okay? Maybe that's what that is. We have the King of Pentacles, like I said. Maybe you're moving on with this King of Pentacles. It's still stuck up in your head over here, though. With whatever this is. Let's see if we can mellow that out with some cards. This is for Gemini. The Wiener. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited about new subscribers, people enjoying my readings. I really appreciate that. And Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to keep that upright. Queen of Pentacles, because we have the King of Pentacles. And didn't we have that pop out before? So that's a couple, baby. That's a couple. That is a couple. And we have the Empress here, and the Empress on the Nine of Swords. So you're coming into somebody. You're coming into somebody, and they're making you feel like the Empress, the card of Venus. You know, you're like the Empress, the card of Venus. They're making you feel like nothing can happen, man. You got it by the balls. You got the world by the balls. Look at that. The Empress. She's got, you know, she is. And then we have the High Priestess. This is definitely a woman's female energy here, or maybe this woman's coming into you guys. So you know, just be aware. Prince of Pentacles. Okay, Prince of Pentacles is usually, you know, favorable news, setting wheels in motion, window of opportunity coming about. So I would say that yes, you're coming into something. I have a chariot here. I think it has to do with moving on. Excuse me. Then the Eight of Wands, that was upside down. Eight of Wands was upside down. So there it is upright. And the Eight of Wands upside down. So swift action. So it might not be as swift as what you'd like to take care of. This is a journey, which we are on the chariot. Swift, but it may not be as fast as what you'd like it to be, okay? You are coming into some kind of travel, sometimes it's travel by air. It can mean that. Activity, excitement, you know. So challenging, you know, just challenging. It's challenging messages. So excellent. That's excellent. Let me see what else we got here. Four of Wands, success in this relationship. Six of Swords. So we had the Six of Swords. Journey by water. Difficulties fading. A physical journey. Bam. Chariot. And Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, you're coming into some kind of relationship here. This is definitely a relationship. I don't want to show the boobage. They have saggy boobs there, but Queen and King of Pentacles. So there's some money involved here. Some kind of affluence. And it's the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is definitely like a love affair, deep friendship, union, silent understanding, like a bond, a reconciliation sometimes. Reconciliation. So look forward to that, okay? Gemini, I look forward to that. I'm really excited for you on that because, you know, don't we all need a little bit of loving? Maybe a little bit more sometimes than others. Let me see what we got here. We got the Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. A positive resolution of a conflict. Okay? And then we have this, the Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Bam. That all tied in, didn't it? Absolutely fabulous. We're going to get 2 cards here. This is from this tarot deck somebody sent me and told me, give it away, give it away. And so I'm just using it to, it's some kind of, it tells you things on it for the cards, I guess. I've just never used that. I've never used it, so I guess that's pretty cool. A lot of people have the verbiage on the cards now, you know, and the Chariot. Bam! So this is direction, focus, determination, concentration, triumph, perseverance. It says investigation, willpower, finding control. The Chariot. Okay, it's a water card, and it's a Cancer card. But Gemini, the Chariot twice, one on top of the other with all the cards in between. Something's happening. Something's moving. I think it's going to be a relocation. Maybe you're going to meet somebody that's affluent. They're going to offer you a place to live or something like that, and you're going to move there. You're going to move there, or you're going to move together. Okay? And so let me go ahead. I'm going to pull a Chinese fortune stick for you. And we'll go ahead and get moving on. All right? Make sure you put in the comments if you want a personal read, because I will pick somebody on Tuesday. And I will announce it on each sign. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure what. Okay, and this is for Gemini. Number 32. Number 32. Okay, I'm going to get my book. Congratulations on the win. I like to read the sign, whoever wins. I read them first. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's what I do. I start out with them. All right, so it says, stay close to home and consult a trusted confidant. By discussing this thing that has you so confused, you will feel liberated enough to move forward again. That's the Chariot card. Consider what you're asking. Is it really possible? It says, stay close to home and consult a trusted confidant. By discussing this thing that has you so confused, you will feel liberated enough to move forward again. Reconsider what you're asking. Is it really possible? Damn, I think it says it all. So on that note, Gemini, I am going to let you go. Congratulations. Like I said, put in the comments that you want a reading. I want a personal reading. Okay, I want a personal reading. Okay, and I'll reach out to whoever wins. And well, not the most. I'm just going to pick somebody randomly, but I will focus on the first reading will be, again, who wins the most views. And again, thank you so much for my new subscribers. Thank you to all the people that watch me consistently. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking by me. Appreciate you so much. All right. Till next time, it's Doree from Sassy Woman Tarot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.